So how exactly do we use the cost of goods manufactured schedule in order to create the financial statements for a manufacturing firm? We're going to start with ABC Manufacturing. We already completed the cost of goods manufactured schedule, and we know that the total cost of goods manufactured is equal to $342,400. So now let's move forward and use it in the calculation of the cost of goods sold. Remember that the cost of goods sold was calculated by starting with opening finished goods inventory, adding in the cost of goods manufactured to get the cost of goods available for sale, the total value of all the finished inventory which is available for sale to customers during the period. We then deduct the ending finished goods inventory in order to calculate the cost of goods sold, the value of the inventory sold to customers during the period. What would this look like for ABC Manufacturing Limited? We're going to start with the company name, ABC Manufacturing Limited, then the name of the schedule, Cost of Goods Sold Schedule, and the date, year ended December 31st, 2000 XX. Now, some of these amounts are going to come from our listing from the previous video. Let's just take a quick look at them. We're going to use the finished goods opening of $43,000 and the finished goods closing $69,000. These two amounts in combination with the cost of goods manufactured will allow us to calculate the cost of goods sold. Let's start with finished goods inventory opening $43,000. We're then going to add in the cost of goods manufactured, $342,400. This comes from the bottom of the cost of goods manufactured schedule. The finished goods inventory opening plus the cost of goods manufactured, $43,000 plus $342,400 is cost of goods available for sale of $385,400. This is the total value of all the goods available for sale to our customers throughout the period. In order to calculate the cost of goods sold, we have to deduct finished goods inventory closing of $69,000. $385,400 minus $69,000 is equal to our cost of goods sold of $316,400. This is the cost of goods sold that we're going to use in our income statement for ABC Manufacturing Limited. Let's move on to the income statement. For that income statement, we're going to need our period costs. You can see our period costs are denoted with X's. And we also need our revenue, which is denoted with an R. So from this listing, we're going to use our sales commission of $70,000, administrative expenses of $132,000, delivery expense of $42,000, and sales revenue of $692,900. We start our income statement with the company name, ABC Manufacturing Limited. Then the name of the statement, income statement, and the date, year ended December 31st, 2000 XX. First line item, sales revenue, $692,900. Then the cost of goods sold from our cost of goods sold schedule, $316,400. We can see that sales, $692,900. Less the cost of goods sold of $316,400 gives us a gross profit of $376,500. Next, we have operating expenses. The order of the operating expenses does not matter, so we're simply going to use the order that they came in on the listing, starting with sales commission, $70,000. Next, administrative expenses, $132,000. Finally, delivery expense, $42,000. Added together, we get total operating expenses of $244,000. Gross profit of $376,500 minus the total operating expenses of $244,000 is equal to income before income taxes of $132,500. This income before income taxes is equivalent to operating income in management accounting. This is the income statement for a manufacturing firm. Note that we created a separate cost of goods sold schedule. This calculation is sometimes included on the income statement immediately under a heading called cost of goods sold. However, whether it's included on the income statement or completed as a separate schedule is simply a matter of preference. where would the ending finished goods inventory balance of $69,000 show up on the financial statements of ABC Manufacturing Limited? It would show up on the balance sheet under the current assets section. The balance sheet, also called the Statement of Financial Position for ABC Manufacturing Limited, would start with the company name, then the name of the statement, balance sheet, and the date, December 31st, 2000 XX. We would then see the heading Assets and Current Assets. The current assets would be shown in order of liquidity, starting with cash and accounts receivable. We would then see the heading Inventory. Under that heading, we would start with Finished Goods Inventory, $69,000, which of course was the ending balance. Moving on to Work in Process Inventory, $28,000, also the closing balance, and finishing off with Raw Materials Inventory, $7,600, the ending balance. This total, $104,600, would be part of the current assets on the balance sheet for ABC Manufacturing Limited. We've now covered the income statement and the partial balance sheet from a manufacturing firm. Thanks so much for watching.